sky. Mighty river, roll on by. Got me running high and low. If you see her, don't let her know. Just ride on, ride on.
Well, been going about an hour and a half. Got on the dirt about 45 minutes ago. Came out through Mount George. Heading for Outback on the dirt road. Pretty open and cruisy. Bike's handling like crap because it's got too much stuff on it, and I've got the tyres pumped up rock hard because trying to conserve them on the tar a bit. I'll do probably about 80 k's of dirt through here and then I'll be back on the tar again for a little while. Yeah, beautiful day. All this so close to home. Never been on this road before, so feels like I'm on holiday.
Right on, well, right on. Was a time way back when I thought our love would never end. Caught this fever in this town. I got it bad, so lay me right down.
Tonight's campsite, about 10 k's east of Boggabri, past Gunnedah. Yeah, this little campsite's a spot Stace and I found out about 3 or 4 years ago. We came through and needed a place to camp, and some travelling stockmen pointed us down here from the side of the road. It's about a 5-minute ride off the main road, but you end up sort of back near the road. You follow the river here for a while. But handy little spot to know about because it's a good day's ride. It's now about 4 o'clock, so that's enough for me for today. I've done about 320 k's, I think. Doesn't sound like much, but didn't get away till 10:30, so a bit of a slow start. Taking my time. GPS says my average speed was about 75 kilometres an hour, so yeah, the dirt roads are slowing me down a bit, but got about 100 k's of dirt in there, so that's some really nice countryside. Up around Outback. Bloody cold. Had the heated grips on, but my thumb was sticking out from underneath the handguards and it went numb. Very, very cold up there. Glad I'm not camping up there tonight. I reckon it must have been about 5 degrees. Whereas here it's probably more like 12 or 13 now, maybe even a touch warmer. I'd say I'm in for a cold night tonight.
Right on.
Day one's drawing to a close. I'm just cooking my dinner. It's probably going to be dark in about, sun will set in about 10 or 15 minutes. Just thought I'd give a quick rundown on why I'm here. I've been a full-time dad for the last 2.5 years, looking after Maverick and Indigo, who are 1.5 and 2.5. And my beautiful wife Stacey has given me the opportunity to get away and have a bit of R&R from it all. She's taken 2 weeks off work and set me free. So it'll be interesting to see how the next 2 weeks goes. I've never done any travel like this on my own before. A little bit nervous about it, a bit scared to be honest, to be heading into the outback on my own and without the support of my family. They've always been there to support me and to bounce ideas off right through all our adventures and four-wheel driving outback trips and so forth. And Stace's a keen motorcyclist herself, so you know, we've done a bit of biking and camping together, but I've never been on my own, so here I am. Well, it's dawn. Sun's about to peak over the horizon. Nice bit of fog flowing down the river with the water. I've been sitting in my tent watching it for about half an hour. The fog's just drifting along on top of the water. Bloody beautiful. Frickin' cold night though. The fire went out pretty early. I was in bed by probably 7. at the latest. Listened to the radio and read a book for a while. But yeah, a bit of ice on the seat this morning. Not too bad, not the frost I was expecting because I got a bit cold last night. I'll be wearing a bit more to bed tonight, that's for sure. I was about to make a cup of coffee and I don't know if you can see that or not, but the water's frozen in my bottle. It's like a big slush puppy in there. But that was my little camp for the night. Wasn't too bad. I think I've just left my sleeping bag wrapped up in a stuff sack for too long. I meant to take it out a few days before I left and just let it sort of stretch and fluff itself up before packing it away. And I forgot and got a bit cold last night. Anyway, have a cup of coffee, warm the fingers up, make a start on. I'll be coffee now, get back online. It's sun's up now, it's beautiful out here. Pretty cold. Now that the sun's up you can see a bit more frost on the bike and on the tent. Today's plan is head into Boggabri and fuel up to Narrabri, and then on to Burke. Fill up all my water bottles at Burke and then hit the dirt from there, out through Wanaring, heading for Tibooburra, see how far I get. As far as first night camping alone goes, I slept pretty well. I read a book for a while. I've got a little radio with me to keep me company, but I don't know what time it was in the middle of the night. It sounded like the world was going in. There must be a train line a few k's from here and it was towing a huge train. The rumble was coming through the ground, I could feel it. Every bird was awake and screaming its head off. You would have sworn that there was a huge storm coming or something, but and it went on for about 10 minutes. When I first woke up, it scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what was going on, but yeah, then I worked it out. Had a bit of trouble sleeping after that, so I ended up with the radio on at about 4 o'clock this morning, listening to a bit of Radio National, and yeah, but all in all, not a bad first night. Got a little bit lonely in the early evening after dinner, which I kind of expected I would, but you know, now that I've had a good night's sleep, I'm excited to get out there again. Yeah. Alright, enough rambling from me.
There's so much in this world for me to see. It's all fit together perfectly. I got life and death and the whole damn thing. I'm gonna drive through the countryside, hear the birds sing. It's all going too fast for me. All going too fast for me. Jet planes fly too high. Man wasn't meant to fly.
Just having a quick bite to eat in sunny Walga. It's pretty bloody cold today. Cheese and bickies with sun-dried tomatoes. Yeah, I'll give you a run down the main street shortly. Pretty wild little town, but I was told to stop here for fuel, not Brewarrina, because it's a better place to stop, so leave that to each one's judgment, I suppose. But yeah, got about another 200 k's to go, I think it is, to Burke. I'd say I'll end up staying there the night because it's nearly 12:30 now, and it's pretty cool, and I think my tent's still a bit wet from last night, so I'd like to get it up early so it dries a bit before I have to climb into it.
To say, feels like I'm gonna die in an airplane.